Recently, I was running for a plane at LaGuardia Airport, and a familiar face stopped me, tugged on my shoulder, and said, "Didn't you used to be Jerry Kremer?" I said, "Yes, I was, and I am, and hopefully I'll be for a long time." My story is like a lot of the stories of other people who've had success in politics. The son of immigrants, first generation, who gave me an opportunity to pursue a career. My interest in politics started at the ripe old age of 12 when I started working for free at a newspaper, writing articles, and then I started writing speeches for politicians. And by the time I was in my late teens, I was running campaigns. And then one day I said, I think I can do this better than some of the people who I've helped in their campaigns, and ran for the state legislature. I got elected 12 times, served 23 years. And while I had all the power and I had all the fun and I had all the influence, the thing that I remember the most are many of the people that I met. In my early years, I still remember standing in a rainy highway waiting to see John F. Kennedy and shaking his hand when he got out of an open-top car. Seeing Lyndon Johnson outside the Oval Office in Washington being invited as a young kid to see the President of the United States. Having an audience with Pope John Paul, who I consider one of the most charismatic people that I had ever met in my lifetime. Working with governors from Nelson Rockefeller to George Pataki to Mario Cuomo to Hugh Carey to Andrew Cuomo. I've met them all, I've seen them all, and it's also given me an opportunity to really understand what makes politicians tick. I like to think that I've done a lot of things in life that are really good for the public. They gave to me and I gave back to them in 1,000 different ways. Changing the laws in the state of New York, the famous automobile lemon law, which allows people to return their cars when they're defective. I put it together and got it passed, fought the auto industry and made it what happened. And today it's the law of the land in maybe 48 states where consumers are protected. I wrote so many other things which gave the public a voice and an opportunity. But the late Ed Koch, when he was mayor of New York City, and I once had breakfast, and he said, the only advice I could give you if you ever leave politics is be active, be relevant, and do good things. And I've tried to continue that through my work for universities, my work for helping young people in a variety of activities, and I'm going to continue to do it. But I think that all these little pieces of my life have really helped make me an effective person, not just in lobbying, but if you will, but in speaking out in behalf of not just clients, but people who have needs and wants and who desperately need another voice. That's the sum total of my life. And today I translate it into politics and lobbying and government and knowing the people in power. But the answer is you can only be effective today if all of your experiences prior to today are the experiences that make you the person that you are. And people might say, well, you're the best trained, you're the best this. But the answer really is I'm a lucky guy, and I'm happy that I've been that lucky guy.